Welcome back to our broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your continued support always in this channel. I don't take it for granted. Now, I was just perusing the Standard newspaper and I can see Ruto's men are in tears as the Standard newspaper goes for them bare knuckle, exposing what's happened in the cell. This is not the first time Kenyans dying in the cell. So far, we can recognize 5 bodies dead in the cell. And what a sad news are we having in this country based on police officers whose role is to protect the innocent Kenyans. But instead of doing that, they are murdering the same Kenyans. Let's read together what the Standard newspaper is saying. Cells of death. And if you go through the down headline, at least 17 Kenyans have died in police custody in less than 2 years, exposing the grim reality of torture, cover-ups, and systematic neglect inside the country's police cell. The president medical legal unit paints chilling picture of suspect who enter police custody alive and have make it out. Across the country, the pattern is disturbing. Similar unexplained deaths, nastily written police reports, and families left searching for truth that never comes out. Very sad, and you can as well see it is very sad. Today, Zion Kenya TV to broadcast want to reveal to you why all this happening in our country. Do we recall when I said that if a driver is a drunkard, do you expect that car will be driven to a safer place? The answer is no. And no one is drunkard in this government based on how they are supposed to work. But William Ruto's administration, for sincerely speaking, is failing. Before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a first-time viewer watching me in this broadcast and having interest proceed with this kind of political discussion, I request you kindly do me a favor, take a 1 second, click that notification bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like my video, share my video to our friends, family and relatives. And for those of you who had subscribed to this platform, I want to say thank you and may God bless you so much, because if it was not your support, then this broadcast couldn't have reached to where it is as at now. Now, the police officers are obeying instruction. They are obeying either William Ruto or Murkomen. That is something which you must know first. If Murkomen ordered today that those who are in cell to be arrested and detained and killed, they will do so. But there are some who are arrogant, also taking a lot of drugs, in fact, these illegal drugs. And their work is to torture and rape even those who have been arrested, which is wrong. Yet the role of the police officer is to protect. Why am I saying that? It's because the government senior most top official has not scheduled any time to train the police officers. In fact, our first point observation is that they have failed not to train the police officers based on the characters they are supposed to do while having those who have broken the law in the cell. The second point is police negligence. Negligence, we can as well describe it that way. The police officers, most of them are negligent. They are only thinking of taking bribe. Some of them are toasting Kenyans left, right and center. Yet they cannot perform their duties. I am saying this without fear of contradiction. I have seen several things happening based on how police handles case. Someone murdering, being given chance, too late. Someone being murdering, still not even completing the case, is being or she's being detained back to the power. Now, incident which took place, the death of Albert Ojwang, we know that very well. He died at police custody, in the police custody. And the police boss was aware of that. When the case was heard and millions of Kenyans stormed the police station demanding justice, they said that he hit his head in the wall or against the wall. Look at that. Where were they when this man was killing himself? We have several incidents and not that one. So today, Standard newspaper has decided to do Lord's work and exposing the role of police officer and saying that it is not good at all. What police officers are doing is not making sense at all. It means that Ruto's administration has failed. President is not concerned on people's health, on people's life. Yet is the same person preaching the gospel of Christ in church and is not bothered how Kenyans are dying in police custody. He is angry with Kenyans. Not only one tribe is dying. We have several people whom we have buried. We have Kisii, we have Luos, we have Kikuyus. We have almost 47 tribes dying in police custody. We have some whom have been abducted and even families seeking justice, and their justice is not bearing any fruit. And today, that is why Nelson Harvey, the UDA lawyer, has resigned, because it is incompetency, it is impunity, and the administration is not even obeying the constitution and violating the law. Who will arrest these gentlemen? Because they are being protected by boss, President William Ruto. Someone like LAGAT should not hold the office. He deserves to be arrested and detained, because I don't see why he's working. We have several police officers, the OCPD, OCS. Therefore, Murkomen should stop TikToking, come out and teach police officers how they are supposed to interact with those who are in the cell and outside the cell. And anyone who has violated the law should be he or she should follow the constitution under the hands of he should follow the constitution, and those who are supposed to drive him are police officers who are supposed to allow him or to be detained in court or whichever means it is, but as long as he don't die or she don't die, and follow the constitution. So this government has failed based on that, and that is why they are all under arrest, admits to Standard newspapers expose, making William Ruto to hide because he has failed as a president and negligence has been seen in his administration. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? Bye-bye.